That's the Robert Frost Trail. That's Luna. That's a dead pine tree, oak tree. I don't know what that is. Woodpeckers are going at it. It's its own thing. And I'm like, oh, well, let's look down and see. I saw something over on the tree, but I'm like, hey, check this out. Look at this huge cup. It's like the size of my palm. Just about. Yeah, it's actually bigger than my palm. It's almost the size of my hand. But it's a cup fungus, and I forget which one it is, but the details will be in the comments. And I know it's not edible. There's that. I think of those things as LBMs, and then I'm like, I look over and I'm like, hey, what's this one? I wonder what this one is. This is actually some sort of mushroom. It looks interesting. I don't have any idea what it is, but it's a brown mushroom. I just plucked it off because the mycelia is likely throughout this. There's another one. There's another one. I don't know what those are, oyster or what. I don't know what this one is. It looks interesting. So there, it's got gills. It's got a nice brown cap. It's got a little chew mark on it, suggesting that it's not toxic to mollusks. That would be it looks like a pockmark from a slug, and a nice stem. Breaking it open, and just do that off of camera here. I'll just break it open and leave it there. It smells nice. It smells kind of nutty, like a lot of mushrooms do. But there's no bluing, and there's no greening or yellowing or anything like that. But there's a break open. It's got a nice profile and fairly deep set gills. But yeah, there's that. If you can identify it, drop a comment. And if you can't identify it, or you're just gonna guess, don't drop a comment. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna tootle around a little bit more and see if I can see anything else that's around this bunch of trees. This is an old dead beech tree, and sometimes around the base of a beech tree you can find interesting things. So I'm not seeing anything particularly grabbing my eye, but then I've only just started to walk around it. So there's an old stump. I like what the old stumps do. You know, the skin, the outer edge of it continues to grow, and this isn't growing anymore. This is actually kind of dead, but it's got some spring to it. But these little sprouts, there's another one, there, you know, all around it, there were sprouts. Kind of cool. And there's a lot of dead wood underneath this. So I'm thinking fall mushrooms here. I have no idea, but also there's found art, like this little chunk of you know, peel the bark off of that, and that could look really interesting. Of course, the wood is pretty well rotted, so I don't know if I'd actually bother. And then another thing that I would be looking for would be Ixodia on the twigs and branches here, and I'm not seeing anything like that woodier, so that was a curious draw for me. And looking at a chunk of wood over there and poking around and not seeing much else. But yeah, I mean, there's always the microcosm by taking a specific area in the woods and just blowing it up and sitting there for a while. And then mosquitoes are biting, so I'm gonna keep moving. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.